Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lene and I'm taking you through today's full body mobility session. This is great if you have sore muscles or you're just looking to further your overall mobility for other exercise that you might be doing. It's going to be a lot of fun today. All you need is a flat surface to work on, and maybe consider doing this barefoot or in socks just to really feel those stretches a bit more and connect yourself to the ground. It really helps, trust me. Other than that, we can hop right into the first of 32 exercises. I know that sounds daunting, but it's gonna fly by. We're barely gonna repeat anything unless it has to be done on the other side, all right? It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's start standing. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna squat down, hands to the ground, walk it out, cobra. Bend those knees, walk it back to a squat, and repeat. Keep that core nice and tight as you walk out and in. And as you drop into that cobra, don't let your shoulders rise to your ears. Keep them nice and far. All right, good job. 10-second break here, just as a reset. Next up, we're doing a cobra to downward dog with a little pedal with our feet. So let's start in cobra. Lift those hips, push them back, drop those heels, and give me a 1-2 pedal, and then roll it back. Remember to move nice and slow. This is not a race. I want you to really feel each movement, move with purpose. Good job. Good job. All right, we're gonna go back into a downward dog position. This time we're going to lift up on our toes, bring our heels to one side and then the other. Okay, tippy toes, drop the heels over to the side as far as you can, lift them up again to the center and drop them over the other side. Now, how far you can drop your heels is gonna depend on your ankle mobility, your hamstring flexibility, as well as your calf flexibility. So don't push it. Just go as low as you can with a reasonable amount of comfort. Good job. All right, drop it down. What I want you to do is to walk your knees nice and wide, bring your big toes together. We're almost in like a little frog position here. From here, we're gonna drop those hips down, push them back. I know this looks super weird, but it gets so nice and deep in those hips and those inner thighs. Sit your booty back as far as you can. As you sit back, reach, push the ground away.
You can't go back and take it back.
Wow, this really opens the hips, hey?
You can't go back and take it back.
If you're at the gym, just don't make eye contact with anyone while you do this. All right, let it relax. Into a tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. What I want you to do, you're gonna sit back, round the spine. Oh no, lean forward, round the spine. Drop the belly, lean back. Then arch the spine again as you come forward. Drop the belly as you sit back. We're doing little spinal waves here. Try and exaggerate your spine as much as you can here. Push the ground away as you arch. Tailbone to the sky, head to the sky.
Take it back. You can't go back. Yeah, take it back.
Ooh, that works the back muscles, right? Good job. All right, we're gonna stay on all fours. Next up, thread the needle with a reach. Reach that arm up, thread it through, reach, and back. Good job, other side. Oh wait, no, we're staying on one side, sorry. Work nice, slow, and controlled. Twist that chest open. And as you reach the hand above you, twist your chest open even more outwards. Good job. All right, from wherever you are, come back to center. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, reach up, thread through, over, and back. Good job. As much as I can today, I want to flow from one move into the next, if that makes sense. Like, we're very much staying tabletop position till we're done with all the tabletop exercises, and then we'll move into like a little bit of a leg flow as well. Remember, slow and controlled. Ooh. Good job. Wow. My clip is failing me here. All right. Good job. We're extending one leg out. Drop same arm onto the ground. And we're going to twist, open, and closed here. Try and keep your hips open, closed, as we twist our shoulders and our upper body open. All right, drop that hand down. Now we're twisting the other way. Keep those hips close to the ground. If that's too much, feel free to open and close like this. Dropping down onto your elbow does deepen this just a bit more. Good job. All right, other arm extends. Guys, I'm mixing up all my words here. Other leg extends. Good job. Fingertips to ears, open and close on this side, halfway. Then we're gonna switch to the other side for the other half. Let's switch it out. Other fingertips to ears. Check with yourself, are your hips close to the ground? They're not opening up to the side, right? Alrighty. Good job. We're gonna stay tabletop position. Get a little bit into that upper back. If you work at a desk, this is gonna feel really good. Remember that cat position that we did where we arched our back? From here, what I want you to do is keep this position. We're just leaning side to side, shifting our hips and our head over one way and then the other. I want you to move however feels good. If you want to do some rolls, you can totally do that. Whatever your body is asking for, give it that right now. Amazing. Continuing into the upper body, let's walk our hands forward, melting our chest to the ground, puppy pose. From here, walk hands over to one side. Melt your chest a bit further to the ground and then walk over to the other. Again, this is not a race. Check yourself. Are you moving slow and controlled to the edge of your range of motion? Keep it up. Cool beans. All right, drop down onto your tummy for me. We're gonna do a wild thing. Place your hands by your chest. We're opening up one leg, plant it on the ground, lift up, reach as far as you can. If that is too much and you just want to stay and reach, or you can even reach come onto your elbow and reach this way if supporting yourself with a straight arm is too much. Let your head fall back. Lift your hips higher. Good job. Going to the other side now. Come back onto your tummy. Plant your hands by your chest. Bringing the other leg over to lift. Again, it's totally okay to drop to your elbow here and lift. Or if you can, come on your hands. Open up nicely. Good job. Wow, that required a bit more strength than the other ones do. Nice onto a tabletop. I'm just showing you this way so you guys can see what's happening. Walk your arms nice and wide, dropping your one shoulder in, other shoulder in. So as you can see, my hands are kind of facing at a 45-degree angle here, so I can drop nice and comfortably. Don't force yourself to bring your shoulder all the way to the ground. If you can only do this and this before it hurts too much, that's okay. The more consistent you are, the lower you're going to be able to drop that shoulder. Good job. All right, staying in tabletop. Really spoiling you guys with all this tabletop work. Okay, all we're gonna do is just shift our weight in circles around our wrists. Nice big circles, nice, slow and controlled. We'll go one way and then we'll switch halfway, go the opposite. All right, wherever you are, change directions. Our wrists are often neglected, you know, we use them all the time, holding our phones, typing, cooking, catching, cleaning, like they do a lot for us. So sometimes they can get tired and tight and we don't even realize it. All right, last thing in tabletop position, I swear, then we're gonna get into those legs. We're gonna do scapular push-ups or retractions. All we're gonna do here is I want you to think about dropping your chest to the ground and then pushing your hands deep into the ground. So drop your chest, push it away. As you can see, my elbows are relatively in the same place. They're not bending. Okay, it's coming from your chest, dropping it down, pushing the ground away. Now this is actually something a lot of people can't do, so if you're finding it hard, that's okay. It honestly comes with practice. But this is key. If you're trying to get your first pull-up, these retractions are going to be very helpful for that. Good job. Give yourself a little pat on the back. We are moving on to some lower body. Nice deep squat for me, nice and wide. Malasana. All I want you to do here is push your elbows into your knees, open up nice and wide. Keep your chest up. If you want to rock side to side, by all means, that's okay. All right, we're gonna stay in the same Malasana position, but this time we're gonna add a reach backwards. All right, I'll show you. Nice deep squat, chest up, hands on the ground. We're gonna reach one arm back and forward, back. Ooh, that's a good spine stretch. Now the goal here isn't necessarily to touch the ground, because if you try and touch the ground, you're gonna lose your balance and fall over. Just reach back as far as you can. Whew. Well done. Alrighty, we're coming into a half squat position here. So almost like we're doing a Malasana, but one knee is coming down. All I want you to do here, draw some nice big circles with this knee. If you can, keep your ankle on the ground this entire time. Really lean that hip in and around. All right, other way. Draw nice big circles. Getting into that ankle, the knee, the hips. This is a great little mobilization exercise. that a lot of people often forget about. Good job. Ooh, how are we feeling? That actually burned my legs there. Coming into a nice lateral lunge. Come as low as you can. If you have to prop a block or a towel under your heel, that is totally okay. You can rest your fingertips on the ground, and all I want you to do is to do a little calf raise. So come up on that toe, bring it down. Onto that toe, back down again. Good job. I just want to stretch out in the center here. Switching over into a low lunge. If you want to rock sideways, you can. Not sure what's happening with the music. I apologize. Sink these hips down and forward. I also like to press my top of my foot into the ground. That really helps ignite this hip flexor. All right, from here, let's heel toe our front foot out. All we're gonna do is push it away, open up onto the outside of your foot, and bring it back. Push, and bring it back. Wow, those hips are feeling nice and open. Heel toe your foot back. You might just need to adjust yourself a bit. We're gonna low lunge and then sit back. Really flossing that sciatic nerve that's running on the back of your leg. You wanna flex your foot towards yourself as you sit back. That's gonna help deepen the hamstring stretch. You can also come up, not standing, what is this? Erect, I suppose that's the only word that I can say. You can come up nice and tall if you don't want to have your hands on the ground. Good job. All right, a little transition move to get us onto the other side. Nice Malasana squat again. Place your hands behind you, and we're just gonna drop our knees over one side, pop it up again, and then drop them over. You might need to adjust where you keep your feet. Gonna do it over to the side. If lifting up is too much, remember you can always just 90-90 it out like this, as long as you're keeping your torso still and square. We're not shifting like this. Not gonna do anything for our hips. Good job. Onto the other side. We're gonna do all those things we did on the left leg, on the right leg now. Alrighty, remember we started with our little lateral lunge calf raise. Wow, this this ankle is very loud today. She needs this. Alrighty, let's come into our half squat position here. I forgot to do these first, so we'll just pop them in now. Remember, we're just drawing some nice big circles here with that knee. Think those hips around and back. And let's switch directions. See how big you can draw those circles. I just love the way this feels. Is it just me? This feels really gentle and like, yeah, it feels nice. I don't even know how to explain it. Alrighty. Nice low lunge here. We're just gonna hold it, do whatever feels good, melt those hips down. If you wanna rock side to side here, you can. Press the top of this back foot into the ground and sink those hips. That's really gonna ignite that hip flexor. Good job, heel toe that foot outwards. We are bringing our hands on the inside of that foot. And again, we're just going to push that leg away as we rock onto the outside of that foot. Push, open the chest, and bring it back. Don't hold your breath. Take some nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Say thank you to your body for everything it does, and thank you to yourself for giving your body the TLC that it deserves. Almost there. Good job. Right, we're gonna do that low lunge to hamstring rock. I think so. Flow. Either hands on the ground as you do this, or you can come upright. Lean in, sit back. Wowza, my hamstring is tight. Comment below if you have tight hamstrings. Hello. we are one and the same right now. Whew. And also let me know which one's tighter than the other, because my right hamstring, no matter what I do, she does not want to loosen up. She's stubborn. I'm convinced that you get two types of people. It's either people with the most supple, flexible hamstrings who can just touch their toes and do the splits and all that, or it's people like me who struggle to do any of that, even remotely close. All right, speaking of hamstrings, we're gonna warm up a little bit more into them. Come into a nice forward fold, feet nice and wide. Grab your feet, or you can place your hands in the middle. And all I want you to do is to bend and lift, bend and lift. Are you holding your breath? I hope you're not. Nice breaths here. See if you can make those bend and lifts a bit smaller and quicker. All right, crisscross applesauce for me, please. What I want you to do, cross one arm to the opposite knee. And all we're gonna do is bend away, curve that spine, and then arch the back, open the chest. A nice seated cat-cow to close off. Our last two movements. Okay, other hand on top. And the same thing. Good job. Last little exercise here. Feels so good. I don't know about you, but my body is thanking me. And we have one more little exercise to give our body some loving. Reach up, pull up, and over. So we're grabbing opposite hand, opposite wrist with opposite hand, pulling up and over. Make sure as you're pulling over, we're not collapsing the shoulder down, keeping it open to the wall in front of you and pulling. Good job. As much as you can, keep both hips grounded, planted firm onto the mat. And just like that, you have finished 32 minutes of mobility. I hope your body is feeling a bit more loose. I'm so proud of you for showing up. Like I said, by showing up, you've already won. Hope you enjoyed today. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I would love to see you again. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, friends. Bye.